Hey, what's up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today I'm going to show you this mind-blowing chord progression which is played with beautiful chords, very simple to play. Now I'm going to show you the three things that make this chord progression mind-blowing. The number one is symmetrical chords. We are playing chords with just two fingers and we are transposing the chord progression up and down the neck. In fact, we are playing a C major chord, an F major 9, and a G6 with just two fingers. We're also going to be playing an A minor 7 chord with just one single finger. And this is great, simple, and really easy to learn. Now the second mind-blowing thing is the fact that even though we are using simple chords, we are actually playing extended chords. Now extended chords are chords played with notes above the fifth. For example, the F major 9, we're going to talk more about this chord later, but this F major 9 is played with the major 9 and the major 7, and this G6 is played with the major 6. And so even though we are playing super simple shapes, we are actually playing extended chords. So it's awesome because if you are a beginner, you can literally put down two fingers and start playing these beautiful extended chords. Quite mind-blowing. Now the third mind-blowing thing, the most satisfying thing, is that you can play all these chords with the most simple and effective finger-picking pattern. In fact, I'm playing everything with thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, index, middle, ring. It's simple to play, super effective, and not difficult. Now we're going to also add additional notes around this chord. So we're going to take it step by step. You can get the tab, check my Patreon page, and support this channel, guys. The Patreon page is a win-win situation. You get the tab, and at the same time you support this channel so I'm able to put out more content, and also you become part of the family. So thank you so much for all the people who support me on the Patreon page. So let's get started, guys. The first chord is the C major, and I'm playing the low E string and the B string on the fret number 8. I'm playing root note, 5th, 5th, and major 3rd. The finger picking pattern, as we said, is just thumb, index, middle, ring. You want to play that 4 times. We're going to then slide this chord all the way back to the fret number 1. And we're going to be playing root note, major 9 per 5th, and the major 7. Now I call this chord a major 9 even though it's not quite right, as the major 9 chord should have the major 3rd. So I think you could also call this an F major 7 add 9 or an F add 9 with major 7. Same finger picking pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4. The third chord is an A minor 7 chord. We can literally just get rid of the bass note and leave the B string fret number 1. You can leave the same finger and just play 5, 3, 2, and 1. I'm playing root note, minor 7, minor 3rd, and perfect 5th. If you don't like this shape, just use the index finger. Same picking pattern. And the last chord is a beautiful G6, which is played with the same chord shape. Root note, 5th, and major 6. Same finger picking pattern, this time just 3 times. And the 4th time we just pause on the bass note. The awesome thing about playing such simple chords is the fact that it's easy to add more notes. And so we're going to play the chord progression like this. So I'm literally adding the top E string, fret number 8. Now for the first finger picking pattern, I'm gonna just play the same chord. Second round, I'm adding the E string fret number 8 and back to the E string open for the round 3 and 4. Now this additional note adds a lot of color to the chords. It makes it really sweet. The second chord is the F. We're gonna do the same thing. So very simple. The additional note doesn't really change the chord. I mean, for the C major, we're just playing another C, so it doesn't change anything. It's still a C major chord. For the F major, we're gonna play the note F. So it's going to basically remove the major 7, and so we are just playing an F sus2. The A minor is gonna go like this. So we have the E string fret number 1, and it's an A minor 6. And then the last one, we have G major, G6, and G major. Now we can also add an additional note, and so we can play like this. So there is more movement within the chords. Now we're gonna play it like this. First round, second round is the same. Now the third round we're gonna play the E string fret number 7. And the fourth round we're gonna play the E string open. So we're gonna do the same for the F. First round, E string open. Second round, fret number 1. Third round is the E string open again, and the fourth round we're gonna change position and play the B string fret number 3. So I have 1 and 3 and play 6, 3, 2, 1. We have to change the shape, but it's a beautiful transition. For the A minor we're gonna do the same thing as the F, so just put down the B string fret number 1 and play this one. Then the E string fret number 1. E string open, and the B string fret number 3. And we finish with the G chord, G6. We play it twice, and then just the bass note. So as you can see, guys, you can really add an additional note to the chord progression to really make it sound more like a melody than just a chord progression. Now, as always, we're gonna play a sort of a B section, a different section, just to change the chords, but we're gonna use the same chord shape, so it sounds like this. So the finger picking pattern is slightly different. Just put down the F chord and play 6 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so you play the top 2 strings 3 times more. 1, 2, 3. Then you play the G6 and the C and the A. The A minor is really simple. Just B string fret number 10 and the A string and the E string open. Back to the F and G and C at 9. 3, 2, open, 3 and 3. Just one beautiful strum, and there you have it. A mind-blowing chord progression, which is super simple to play. If you are a beginner, you're going to enjoy this way of playing, because as I was saying, you put down 2 fingers and you're playing extended chords, simple to play with a very simple finger picking pattern. So I'll let you practice this, take it step by step, and I'll see you next time, guys. Enjoy this lesson.